Stop for a moment, not to rest, but to recognize the magnificent sacrifice you are making in this very breath. You are burning fuel to generate movement, and in that process, you are illuminating your own pathway forward. This physical exertion is the highest form of prayer offered to your own potential. You are not just a body moving on a road. You are an elemental force in motion. Feel the resistance of the wind, the heat of the sun, the steadfastness of the earth beneath you. And understand that you are the powerful synthesis of all these elements. Your focused effort is carving a legacy right here, in this moment, in the sweat that falls and the ground that is definitively conquered. When the mind starts to bargain, when it screams that the cost is too high, reminded of this truth: the only way out is through, and the through is where the ultimate glory resides. You have been given this fire in your belly, this singular drive in your spirit, not to endure mediocrity, but to dominate challenges. Honor the journey by giving it everything that is required of you right now. Do not let the proximity of the finish line confuse you. The most important stride is always the one you are currently taking. Be present in the difficulty, be present in the rhythm. Be present in the unwavering knowledge that you possess the inner furnace necessary to complete this profound work. You are not tired. You are simply becoming. You are shedding the limitations of yesterday with every powerful rotation of your limbs. Hold the vision. Embrace the fire and secure the victory. Go claim the distance. Stop fighting the minutes, runner. Stop calculating the distance ahead or dwelling on the mileage behind you. Your entire focus, your total commitment, must collapse into the elegant simplicity of the single step you are about to take. This is the mandate of the moment. You have been granted this perfect temporary segment of time. Do not waste the power of this now by worrying about a future mile or fretting over a past pace. The struggle is valid, but the suffering is optional. Center your entire awareness on the quiet mechanical excellence of your form. Let the effort be clean. Let the motion be pure. Remember that time is your greatest asset and your most potent motivator. Every second that ticks by brings you closer to the absolute guaranteed relief of the finish. There is an inevitability to your completion, provided you meet the required energy of the current stride. You are not begging the universe for a result. You are earning it through the sustained application of your will. Let the road teach you what you need to know about patience and perseverance. The biggest breakthrough is not always a burst of speed, but the unwavering commitment to not slow down. Find grace in the repetition. Find truth in the rhythm.
Listen, traveler, to the silent language of the road. This journey you have undertaken, this purposeful effort against time and distance, is far more than a physical act. It is a profound, necessary conversation with the deepest parts of your own soul. Forget the mileage markers you have passed. Right now, your entire universe exists only between the breath you just took and the step you are about to land. Find your center in this beautiful Perlema present moment. Let your breath become the sacred compass that guides your pace, steadying your form, anchoring your entire being. When the lungs protest, remind them that they were built for this expansion. When the legs feel heavy, remind them that they are merely the willing instruments of an indomitable spirit. Do you understand the privilege of this solitude? This stretch of road is your confessional, your sanctuary, and your proving ground all at once. In this isolation, every weakness, every excuse, every fragmented thought is stripped away, leaving only the pure, resilient truth of who you are. This is where the armor is shed and the true, unshakable self is revealed. You are forging your identity with every single push-off from the earth. You are discovering reserves you never knew you held. The finish line is not just a geographical location. It is a transformation point. You will cross it not just as the person who started the race, but as the stronger, wiser version of yourself who conquered the distance, that earned relief. That sense of overwhelming, justified pride, that is the prize that cannot be measured by any clock or trophy. Keep moving. Trust the wisdom woven into the very fabric of your body. Let the path unfold before you and meet every new challenge with the quiet, powerful certainty of your completion. Breathe deep, stride true. Your final, victorious self is waiting, just beyond the next rise. There is a specific, powerful barrier that stands before you right now. It is the illusion of your own limits. You are currently negotiating with the moment of sharp discomfort. But that negotiation is the only thing standing between you and the inevitable breakthrough. This is not the time to resist a challenge. This is the time to surrender fully to the effort. Let go of the need for the journey to feel easy. Let go of the expectation of comfort. Embrace the fact that you are precisely where the work demands you to be. The exertion you feel is simply the friction created by your own transformation. It is the sound of your previous limitations shattering beneath your feet. Remember this. Your commitment is a force that transcends the purely physical. When you commit fully, the universe aligns, the road seems to smooth, and the energy you require manifests precisely when you need it most. You are drawing from a deep well of collective human endurance, the silent strength of every person who has ever faced an overwhelming distance and chosen to keep moving. You are connected to that eternal resilience. Do not ask how much farther you must go. Ask only, how powerful must I become right now to take the next breath and the next single step? You possess the key to unlock the remaining distance, and that key is a full, non-judgmental acceptance of the current workload. Your body knows the path to victory. Release the resistance, lean fully into the fire, and witness the profound power of your own enduring spirit carrying you to the finish. Look forward now, not just with your eyes, but with the full, unwavering conviction of your spirit. You made a covenant when you began this journey, a sacred vow to yourself that you would see this effort through to its destined completion. That vow is your map, your anchor, and your unbreakable bond. Honor the person you were when you started, and honor the person you are becoming with every powerful, purposeful stride. This is the beauty of the effort, the architectural genius of your own form holding steady. Your posture is perfect. Your limbs are the perfect pendulums of persistence. You are an incredible structure of bone and sinew designed by creation to endure and to triumph. Focus on that beautiful, simple geometry. Maintain the form, and the engine will follow. Do not allow fatigue to compromise the structural integrity of your run. Protect your form as if it were the most precious blueprint you possess. When the pain becomes loud, understand that it is not a signal to quit. It is a sign that you are close to the next level of breakthrough. It is the final price of the ticket to your next evolution. Pay it willingly, pay it with the deep, quiet satisfaction that you are maximizing every drop of potential stored within your being. Draw strength from the knowledge that every past success, every training session completed, every early morning alarm answered, has been stored in this moment as a fuel reserve you can now access. The greatest reward of the run is not the time on the clock, but the unveiling of your true character. The line you are approaching is not just tape across a road. It is the physical manifestation of the promise you kept to yourself. It is the final, tangible proof to committed you endured and you ultimately prevailed. Let the final distance be conquered by joy, by pride, and by the profound, sustaining force of your own indomitable will. Finish strong. Finish with dignity. Finish with the knowledge that you have given everything and kept your sacred vow. Go forth and receive the crown of completion. The victory belongs to the faithful. Runner, look beyond the confines of your own labored breathing and recognize the community surrounding your effort. You are not alone on this journey. The elements themselves are in communion with your commitment. Feel the wind. Is it a resistance? No, it is a witness to your power, a tangible force against which you measure the purity of resolve. Use the ground beneath your feet not as a hurdle, but as a silent, unwavering partner, providing the perfect, necessary platform for every push-off. Let the air fill your lungs with fresh opportunity, cleansing the fatigue of the previous mile. This isolation you feel right now, this separation from the world's noise is not a punishment. It is the ultimate gift of clarity. This is the sacred space where the external demands of life fade away, leaving only you and your goal. In this pure effort, you reconnect with the most essential, resilient core of your being. Embrace this solitude. It is where your true strength resonates loudest. Do not be intimidated by the mileage that stretches ahead. Break the distance down into manageable, beautiful segments, each one a small victory in itself. Think only of the next 3 steps, and then the 3 after that. Mastery is built not in grand gestures, but in the relentless, humble dedication to the very next step. When you finish, the world will see a runner, but you will know you completed a spiritual mission. You translated intention into undeniable physical reality. Draw strength from the earth, clarity from the solitude, and keep moving. Your perseverance is your sermon. Look at the road ahead. Dedicated soul. Do you see distance, or do you see a bank of possibility? For you are running on the most valuable currency in existence right now. Sustained, deliberate effort. Every drop of sweat, every taxed breath, every fiber of muscle pushed beyond its comfort zone. This is not depletion. This is profound spiritual investment. You are not losing energy, you are transmuting it into resilience, into wisdom, and into an unbreakable belief in your own capacity. The cost of the effort is high, yes. The spiritual return on investment is infinite. Do not cheapen this sacred transaction by quitting before the dividend is paid. This is the moment to fully surrender to the unbreakable rhythm. Let your pace be your mantra. You're breathing the very pulse of the universe. When your mind argues, when it lists all the very valid reasons you deserve to stop, respond only with the next perfect committed footfall. Your conscious thought must step aside and allow your trained, resilient body to lead the way. Trust the incredible machine you have spent months and years meticulously building. It knows the way home. You are moving into the zone of deep psychological endurance, a space reserved for champions and those committed to genuine self-mastery. This is where the true runner's identity is forged. You're crossing a powerful threshold few dare to approach. Cherish the difficulty, for the struggle you embrace today becomes the effortless strength you possess tomorrow. Do not merely cover the remaining distance, possess it. Claim every leap with the righteous authority of someone who earned the right to be there. Imagine the face of your future self, one who crosses the line, and draw that champion's power into your current stride. She's not waiting for you, she is running with you, pulling you forward in the uncertainty of your shared triumph.
You have the endurance. You have the will. Leave nothing of the pomp but the shadow of your posse and the profound proof of your commitment. Now pay the final price of victory with courage. The transaction. Run in the knowledge that you are a force of absolute completion.
Look up now. Runner, and let the outside world bear witness to your unwavering resolve. This is not a private struggle. This is a public testament to discipline and the power of sustained willpower. Let the noise of the external world, the traffic, the spectators, the distractions, fade into the background hum. Your only sound is the rhythmic punctuation of your own effort. You are creating a powerful, audible sermon with every single footfall. Your consistency is your creed. Your resilience is your ultimate proof. You have already passed the point of easy retreat. You are now operating in the high-stakes territory of the extraordinary. This is where champions separate themselves from the crowd, not by sudden bursts of genius, but by the relentless, humble refusal to quit. The greatest strength is the ability to choose the hard, necessary step over and over again, even when the reward feels distant. Acknowledge the fatigue as a respected opponent, but never granted authority. It is merely information, a message that you are pushing boundaries and expanding your capacity. Do not fear the feeling of being emptied. That temporary vacancy is simply space being prepared for your next level of strength. Run with the pride of a person who keeps their promises. Run with the certainty of a machine that fulfills its intended function. You are writing your own legend on the asphalt, marking a path of sheer dedication that cannot be erased. Stand tall in your stride, silence the doubt, and finish this segment with the authority of the champion you. Your legacy is being forged right now.